What is up, YouTube? It is Matty, and yes, we are doing a war recap versus Debo's army this video, and yeah, by overwhelming demand, I've decided to do it. 5 to 6 or 7 comments I saw on my trophy push video for the war recap versus Debo's army, so I know you guys are out there wanting to see it. And yeah, it was a loss to us, 61 to 64. Now this was immediately after our one hive war. I think we were hoping for an easy war just to get back into the swing of things, and to be honest, the clan haven't been, I mean, our performance has been pretty bad, really, for us. If we look at the amount of fails we've had, particularly early on in war, it wasn't a good start with 2 fails off the bat, and then we just kept bringing in 1 stars, a couple of 3s. It just didn't quite go our way. And yeah, there was a lot of fails, you can see, which you'll be able to see. So we need to get back into the swing of things. Now, looking at the overall sort of war in terms of them on us, they didn't take down Van. They did take down Aziz for the 3. They left a couple of Town Hall 9s on 3-star as well. So me, who didn't they get? They didn't get me. They didn't get Deco. Didn't get Dom. Didn't get Gory Bull, Campbell, and that's it. But for us, we didn't get number 12, number 16, number 17, 18, 20, and that's it. So yeah, I mean, it's not great. Ideally, our goal is to 3-star all the Town Hall 9s. We did get a few high percentage. Look, Che's got 92% there. I think there was a 99% somewhere as well. I think it was on number 12. Yeah, 99%. So we weren't far off. We're not playing at our best at the moment. I don't know. I think it might be partly the update with the new hero AI, because it is slightly off-putting, and or maybe the new air sweeper. But you know, we're not fully functional, should I say? We're not at our best, and they were tough bases, so that plays a part. So let's have a look at some of the war videos. Now, I have made a promise with Debo's army, and they did ask me nicely not to show any people that are dipping lower, so Town Hall 10s versus Town Hall 9s. So I'll respect that. So Gusty's a Town Hall 10, so I won't show that one. However, Exliv is a Town Hall 9 versus Town Hall 9, so we'll show this one. So first raid is a Goho, and let's have a look at how the attack goes. So it's a shattered Goho. It's probably, by the fact he's got 4 giants in the camp, it's going to be a surgical hog. Surgical hogs being one of the main, I think, breakthrough strategies, I'd call it, really. It's one of those strategies that is really starting to just come through, yeah, and almost take Clash of Clans by storm. Now, a shattered Goho seems to be the strategy that works well in it, the double golem. I don't know if it was needed on this raid, purely because of the amount of tanking required wasn't that much, and I don't think we're going to get any double giant bombs from it. But you can see from the raid already, the way you do it is you drop the giants down to distract, and then the hogs in to cover. Now, no double giant bombs were going to be sort of, should we say, triggered by the kill squad, but the king is still alive and still in there, and fortunately he's had single trips on the giant bombs so far, which is lucky. There was a big hit by giant bombs there, but by the time, the beauty of, if you can get it right, the beauty of surgical hogs is, because you're taking on so many defences at once, before you know it, the base is wiped. And that very much is the case with this base as well, and you'll see, like, you're looking at a max base that's that goes down quite quickly, really. And the good thing is, time-wise, if you can bring a few wizards for cleanup as well, you're never going to be approaching the end of time, unless something drastically goes wrong and all your hogs die. So very nice 3-star there to kick the video off, to be honest. So I'm going to have to do a surgical hog special soon. Van dipping low I'm not going to show, as I said. Let's watch me. Now, I will put a disclaimer, because I'm not I'm not going to take credit for this raid. We had a lot of issues with some of our people in war, and I was one of them, actually. I couldn't raid because I was out with the family for whatever reason, and by the time I had the first chance to war raid, it was like 11 o'clock and I had to get up at like 5 in the morning. I had to go to sleep. I hadn't even got the army cooked or the plan worked out. It just didn't fall right for me. So this attack is by Chase. He saw Chase on his account, got a 92% and a 99%, and he actually brought this 3-star home for the clan. So fair play. Thank you very much, Chase, for doing this and bringing the 3-star home, because I'm not the type of person that's going to take credit for something that's not me. And in our clan we do it sometimes, you know. We don't ever raid for someone because oh, it's hard, I'm going to let a better raider do it, or one of our more experienced Laloons or anything like that. It's normally when family issues come up or real life things where you just can't, the person that's attacking doesn't, or someone just, things have got in the way and they're not actually able to commit to a raid. But the beauty of it, there's so much trust between our members where I've got probably 3 or 4 people's login details, and now, you know, someone's got mine, and you know, we share because we, I suppose, care without trying to do some crazy pun. We all care about the win. Ultimately we want to win as a team, and if one of our guys can't put the time in and it's just going to fail, or it's just going to be a wasted attack, the trust is there for us to pass the account over to someone that will raid for them and bring home the 3-star, or at least try to. And we are at that place in the team. You know, we've got a long way to go, and I think that the War versus One Hive really highlighted how antiquated our processes and our teamwork actually is. I mean, there's a lot of improvements that we could do and that we're going to do. It's just implementing it, I suppose. Next attack by Chief Jimbo. Let's see what he had to say. You can see all these bases are designed as anti-3-stars. A lot of thought was put into them, which I suppose, when the clan isn't sort of working at its best, when you come across a difficult war like this, it's not, you know, it's potentially not going to end well. So it's a little bit, it's a little bit bittersweet. We, of course, we wanted to win, and it was a really good war, and it really tested us. So in that respect, I'm really glad, because you can learn a lot from losses, and I think this has actually just worked opposite and given us a huge drive to get even better. It's just what the clan needed, I think. It really is, and you should see the chat. And we watched Jake's video on the Bindle, and we've started using that as a clan as well. Still tweaking out a few bugs in it. It's not 100% yet, but I did email them, and they've emailed back like at the same day. They're very responsive on a couple of things we'd like changed and that sort of thing. But you know, it's we're looking at ways to improve as a team, and we know we need to do it. And we are. That's our constant strive, I suppose. But the good thing is, you know, we're all in it together, through thick and thin, and that's a very nice thing. Now, looking at how this raid's going, he has saved a hound for the back end and some loons as well. Now that sweeper's getting annoying, but it's just gone down. So that hound there is still tanking for most things. Ideally wants it to pop, and I think the Expo is going to do him a favour here and actually pop the hound just as the loons get on top of it, which is going to be ideal because he hasn't got many pups for the base. So you can see here, Expo down. In fact, the test is the thing that's going to pop it. I think, yeah, there you go, look, which is beautiful. I think that saved his raid on this account, on this occasion, should we say. So I'm not going to show the attacks on our basis from Debo's army because I don't know, my YouTube is all about us as a clan. I will obviously show the scores and give you an idea of how the wars went, but it's our offense that really I want you guys to see. Defense is a very personal thing, and I do apologize for the clans that where I show their bases. I don't, you know, this is for entertainment purposes, I suppose, and I thank Debo's Army for recognising that the video will be shown, and they did do a request, you know, for some of their bases, because people have to build these bases. You know, this isn't like an online forum repertoire of bases you can just steal, because unless you seriously mod the traps, when I say mod, you know, I mean seriously modify, as in change the trap locations, and throw it to try and throw people off, you can't copy people's bases, because they'll just know what it's about and how to defeat it. Like if you put the general up in a war against us, there's about 3 or 4 strategies you can use to take it down. So you want it to be as awkward as physically possible, and that's why CCs are evolving as well. You're seeing a lot of minions in the CCs, because minions can really decimate a king very quickly. And I think it's something that I've seen evolve as well. Luckily, the sweeper went down there as well, which is nice, and the Tesla. I think he got an expo down in this kill squad as well, which is great. Unfortunately, only one air defense, but that happens. But if he can get the loons onto it quickly, it'll be okay. Second hand going in loons, so it's clearly a clockwise Laloon. Ideally, trying to get the loons into the air defense as quickly as possible. But he's been very conservative in his loon deployment. Now the big tanking hound is on the back end, look, and loon's still going in. Now part of Laloon defense is awkward wizard towers, and you can see that it's just damaging the loon. So Lou's having to be very selective and very cautious on his loon dropping. Now unfortunately he's done very well in the fact that he's left a lot of pups around, and he's been very, very selective. And this is an absolutely beautiful Laloon raid. It really is. And yeah, wow, this is actually very impressive, because Lou has been in my clans for a very long time, and he's been in the war roster now for a good couple of weeks straight. I don't know exactly, might be a month, might be 2 months, but he's very much one of the people that was an old school sort of go wee user back in the day, probably in the day of crumplings, when before Emphatic Elite was born, where he's properly adapted into the new way of strategies. And yeah, big shout out to Lou. Moving down in the roster, let's go to Endog and check his attack out. What we got? Another Shattered Laloon. So yeah, Shattered Laloon is still very much alive. You can see the sweeper. I mean, this is that only looks like a sort of a level 1 sweeper, so it's not going to make a huge difference. But Laloon is still very much used. Laloon and Surgical Hogs are the big 2 at the moment. Those are the ones. If you're new to war and you're not experienced, and you're a new Town Hall 9, or you're looking to change your Town Hall 9 game, there's 2 strategies you want to practice. Surgical Hogs is hogging as a whole is number 1, so yeah, all types of hog attacks, but surgical hogging is the one that's a bit flashy, a bit sort of the new kid on the block for the strategy in the strategy world, and yeah, being used quite a lot now. As you can see, Golem into the core is great. The king is going to come and destroy it, but he's only level 12 king, so he's not going to do too much. But the Endog's king is in, and he has got a trip on the giant bomb, which is perfect. But actually, it's not perfect. It doesn't really matter, because it's not even a hog attack. Queen's in a beautiful position. Watch the Expo. She's going to target the Expo after, so she will clean that up as part of her little attack here. Ability to be used. He's missed the Queen ability. Oh, what a rookie. Oh, what a fail. It would have been great if he'd have got that, because he'd have been able to take that Tesla and the cannon down, which is 2 defences that the loons don't need to target. Nice rage spell, actually. I like the way he's adapted that to rage the loons in onto the air defence, because the sweeper is going to be... I love the fact the sweeper's locked onto a pup. Now, I was thinking about this today, actually. So I sat there thinking out the sweeper while my wife was driving me to my kid's party, of all things, and I was thinking, I'll tell you what is going to start being used, like a single minion to distract a sweeper, because the sweeper's got quite a wide range. So if you can get a single minion to distract it while the loon, so it doesn't sort of take down the loon, and it doesn't affect the loon pathing, that would be a great way. I wonder if that sort of thing is going to be adapted into strategies now. Again, we're looking at a wizard tower on the back end, because it's out of range of the air defences. It's you can see it's almost taken down all of those loons, and the arch tower next to it, it's almost very, very nearly put a full end to that Larloon then, because if that Arch Tower would have survived, it would have taken down the pups, it would have taken down the wizard, it would have taken down pretty much everything. So you by a hair this raid became a 3-star, so woo, very good to see. Couple of loons on the back end for that wizard tower I think were essential. Moving into the last couple of videos I'll show, let's have a look. Chief Jimbo we've already shown, Deco we will show, Coal Monkey, Lord Byron, Coal Monkey and the Holy we will finish on for our raids this evening. Coal Monkey, very welcome addition to our roster, and it looks like it's a straight up hog attack. I can't see any giants in there. Now quite a lot of loons for the start of the raid. Looks like he's trying to take down some defences here. Got the Arch Tower, got the Mortar, and that single hog in to help get the CC pull was a genius move. And he's actually got in and got a Skelly Trap as well, which is even better. Send a second hog in to finish the CC pull. Minion in to help with funneling a little bit and to get them clumped up. And then the Archer over. So very sort of innovative almost start to the raid, very sort of inventive. I like them. Oh, if the wizard only got the hit off then it would have taken all those minions down. He's thrown another hog in, I think, to double check that he's got everything out of that CC. Should have had confidence in the first couple because he did get it. Needs to drop a couple of wizards down now to funnel. There it is, look. Funnel should be created. That dark barracks is slightly in the way, but the wizard's going to help. There it goes, funnel created, beautiful. So is he going to be able to get in there, get to the queen via a double giant bomb? That's what he needs to eliminate here, ideally. I think there's going to be one in front of that wizard tower. Yes, there is a double giant bomb there. And the only other place, really, I would expect it is between the air defense and the Expo that's just started shooting. So how is he going to combat the hogs to not get hit by that? I don't think he's going to. I think Asian War style is his combat to it, to try and approach head on onto it. That's the only defense he's got, I think. Very nice heal spell, actually. It didn't look right in terms of deployment, but it was, because it's kept a lot, and you can see it's kept it alive where the hogs did path over it. There is another path there, but the heal spell's just alive long enough. A lot of the hogs are sort of weak up top there, but he hasn't. I love the patience here. Great patience. Now the heal spell needs to go down. Anytime now. There you go. Oh, God. He got absolutely wrecked by spring traps, but he had enough hogs just about. Unfortunately the hogs are just outside the hill there, but he's brought enough wizards and cleanup to make sure he's going to get the 3-star. So absolutely wrecked by springs, but still able to come home with the 3-star in the end. So very nice attack, very nice patience shown, and very nice awareness. Now that's the thing that people have or haven't got. I haven't got it, and some people have. And the thing that I haven't got is awareness in a raid. The ability to be very aware of what's going on all around within a raid, and to make decisions on the spot that will change the outcome of the raid. Like that late heal spell, I think, changed the outcome of that raid. So, okay, giant down, couple of hogs in to get the CC pull, taking down a few defenses in the process, creating this sort of the CC. I don't think it's going to be a surgical hog approach. I think it's going to be the standard here. Now the queen's very deep set, and this kill squad is very offset, as in it's very very opposite side of the base really. So he's got a few walls to break through here. He's going to have to get quite deep into the base to be able to take it down. Now, 3 wall breakers in, look. The golem's in the right place. The king is in the right place. Everything's moving correctly so far. Witches have gone AWOL, but he's going to... You can see the approach he's gone in. Now, when you're hogging, you really need to make sure your kill squad at least sets 1 double giant bomb off. And it was the obvious spot where the double giant bomb was, and the obvious other spot on this base is where between the wizard tower and the expo again. Now he's going to have to make sure he approaches at the right angle. Now I don't know if that hog deployment is going to allow that, but we're going to see very much soon. Now first heal spell down, second heal spell is going to need to save the hogs on the right, which they've just about done so far. He's going to need to approach and look at that. I think, oh, it didn't quite catch. I was hoping he was going to get a single trip. Oh wow, double giant bomb's not there. Oh, it was a single. Oh man, could have had a... sorry, I didn't see the top giant bomb. It's obvious now, it's already been triggered. Wow, should have had a double giant bomb there, but I think he'd have got away with it anyway from the way that the hogs pathed in and approached it. Now those skellies are about to die as soon as the hogs finish the trap there. And queen versus king, ability saved as well. Boom. So very nice attack again. So yeah, I mean that's the last video of this war. So it was a very interesting, very good war. I don't think we were quite ready for it. I think the clan are still sort of in recovery mode, and we're still not quite bringing home the steady 3 stars that we've got used to. But as a whole, it was again a very good war from both sides, I think. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this recap video. I hope and yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.